The twin flame stages explained.
There are several stages that twin flames must move through before reuniting and being together forever. The eighth twin flame stage is reunion, so there are 7 stages before that. How long does it take? Well, it can take different lengths of time, and it really depends on the work you do on yourself, which we'll get to at the end of this video. How many twin flame stages are there? There are 8 main stages that twin flames must go through before becoming reunited and finally together forever. These stages can take different lengths of time, but every twin flame couple must go through these stages. They are yearning for the one, glimpsing or meeting them, falling in love hopelessly, the dream relationship, the turmoil stage, the running and chasing stage, surrender, and reunion. The twin flame stages are what every twin flame couple has to go through. Why? Because this is not like an ordinary relationship. This is special, and there are levels to this. Before you can reunite with your twin flame, there are some things that you need to clear up and sort out. But don't despair. These stages can be moved through quickly. At the end of this video, we'll give you some tips for reaching reunion faster. Divine timing is largely a myth, and you can make reunion happen faster.
Let's begin with the first stage. Stage 1, yearning for the one. The yearning stage usually lasts the longest. This is the stage of your life before you meet your twin flame, where you just know there's somebody out there for you that's perfect for you. The one. You know it with every piece of your heart, and you might even feel like there are things missing in most of your relationships until you meet your twin flame. Sure, you can have happy relationships and even fall in love several times before meeting your twin, but there's always that little gap. Something's off, and you know there's something else, someone better out there. You just don't know how you know, but you do know it. Just like Neo in the Matrix, you have a splinter in your mind. You're not sure why or how you feel this way, but you know something's not right yet.
Glimpsing or meeting them. This is where you meet your twin flame, and this can happen both in real life or in dreams and the astral realm. Important to realize is that this stage might happen without you realizing it at first, for example, in dreams that you don't remember. But for most of us, this is where you physically meet or see your twin flame. You might even see them online or see a photo of them. But for most people, you'll run into them physically in real life. You might even talk to them or lock eyes with them and feel something's different about this one. You'll feel very curious to learn more about them and spend more time with them. You might want to get their contact information so you and maybe go on a date with them. They might start appearing more often in your life after this.
Stage 3 is falling in love, hopelessly. This twin flame stage usually happens after you've met your twin flame a couple of times. Usually you'll both realise very quickly after meeting and locking eyes that something's up. You'll both be fascinated with each other and just want to spend more time together. So this is where you'll fall in love, and you'll fall hard now. You'll feel like nothing you've ever experienced before, and it's very intense. It's a beautiful stage of the twin flame journey, so enjoy it. Give yourself completely to your twin flame at this stage, and don't hold anything back. The truth is you won't really have a choice anyway. It will feel much like you're falling for them and you have no control over how you feel.
The dream relationship. This is almost always the same as the previous stage, the falling in love stage. Pretty soon after the falling in love stage, or roughly at the same time, you'll feel like you're living in a fairy tale. The relationship is just perfect. It feels like a dream. And it seems like nothing can or will go wrong. You feel completely safe and satisfied in every possible way. This is also a beautiful stage. Enjoy it.
The turmoil stage. The turmoil stage is where personal issues, insecurities, and flaws come up. But don't worry, this was part of the plan from the beginning. It's going to happen. Just stay true to yourself and act out of love always. This stage might only last a few days, or it might last much longer. In some twin flame couples, this can be in the form of intense arguments and fights that seem to have no escape. It can feel like you should walk away in some cases. Here are some things to remember. Mainly these arguments are designed to remove insecurities and actually make you stronger. Violence and/or abuse are not part of any twin flame design, so you should walk away if this happens.
Next stage is the running and chasing stage. The running and chasing stage can be described like this. One or both twins will feel so challenged and/or scared of the intensity of the relationship that they run away. This running can be in the form of turning to alcohol or drugs, turning to other people, avoiding or ignoring each other, physically leaving the relationship and actually running away. How long does it last? It can last for years. It really depends on how much work you've done on yourself and what stage you're at in your personal growth journey. There are some powerful ways to reunite with your twin flasser, explained at the end of this video.
Stage 7 is surrender. After some time, you'll both realise that you're helpless. You're helpless in avoiding each other. You're hopelessly in love and you can't get each other off your minds. This is where you'll be brought back together and you'll fall lovingly into each other's arms. But this usually happens after you've done work on yourselves, in the form of self-love, stepping into your purpose and raising your frequency. This sometimes takes a very long time, and for some twins it can take years. There are stories of twin flames taking so long to reach this stage that they've ended up married to somebody else or having children with someone else. That can, of course, be very confusing and annoying, but there are ways of avoiding that.
And the last stage, reunion. The beautiful twin flame reunion stage. This feels like coming home. You'll reach reunion only when you're on the same vibrational level and ready to reunite. This can take months or even years. It really depends. For Steph and me, it took a few months, and yes, we did experience the running stage. But once you reach reunion, you'll usually stay together forever. You feel very secure and comfortable within the relationship. And although arguments will happen, you'll probably never break up once you've reunited.
So how long do the twin flame stages last? The twin flame stages can take different lengths of time. We don't want to give a length of time for each stage because it does vary massively. For example, our running stage lasted just 2 or 3 months, while for other twin flame couples it can last a few weeks or even a few years. It really does depend. What's important to remember is that you'll make the first few stages go by a lot quicker if you do more work on yourself and raise your vibrations in order to match your twin flame and your core frequency. So how can you reach reunion faster? Well, there are actually several ways you can reunite and reach the final twin flame stage faster. Number 1 is to work on yourself. Do work on yourself, including meditation, self-love, stepping into your purpose, and acting out of love in everything you do. Number 2 is to raise your vibrations. We actually have an ebook which you can read in the description, which shows you how to raise your vibrations by following a series of biohacks. There is another way that you can fast track your reunion. We've put together a really detailed course called the Twin Flame Reunion Fast Track, which shows you a multi-step plan that will help you attract your twin flame. It will bring you into reunion much faster. The work you do on yourself following this course will also affect your twin flame. So here's some of what you'll learn in the course. You'll learn the 7-step plan to attract and reunite with your twin flame faster. You'll learn how to maintain the relationship once you've actually reunited and how to stay together forever happily. You'll learn the critical mistakes people make when looking for their twin flame and trying to attract their twin flame. You'll also have the perfect morning routine for attracting your twin and loads more. This course is really packed with information. So to check it out, click on the link in the description and we'll see you on the other side.